A Hell of a Christmas, written and illustrated by Patrick P. Cohane. One morning, as the devil was sitting on his throne, listening to the musical screams of the damned, his minion, a small round ball of fur and claws, came towards him and bowed low. "What is it, Scrapboil?" the devil inquired.
"A letter has just been delivered for you, your darkness."
"Another missive from Screwtape?"
"No, your noirness."
"Really? A letter? For me? Well, give it here." Scrapboil handed over the letter. The devil read the address on the front. Satan, Northpool. Northpool? Where is Northpool? Scrapboil shrugged what must have been his shoulders and added,
"Maybe it's Mothpool."
Mothpool? Well, that does sound nice, wherever it is. The devil opened the letter. He scanned it with his eyes. It was very short. The devil turned it over to see if there was any more on the back, but there wasn't. "Huh," the devil said as he stroked his beard. "It's from a human named Billy, and he wants a bike." Scrapboil leapt up to the devil's shoulder to see for himself and asked,
"That's all? People always ask for money or power."
"Apparently. There's nothing else here. No incantations, no special demands. He just wants a red bike."
"Shall I draw up the usual contract? One bike for one soul?"
It does sound a little uninspired. Perhaps we can add some pizzazz to the bike and make it worthy of hell. How about this? A red bike that all will envy just by seeing it. It will race faster than the wind. The rider will be impervious to harm.
"Should it fly?"
Ooh, fly. That would be exciting. But no, it's a bike after all. And so the devil ordered Scrapboil to begin work on the bike. Scrapboil gathered as many demons as he could find and put them on the job. First, the frame was bent over the backs of the stubborn. The chain was greased with the smiles of false friends. The skull on the handlebars grinned with horrific glee. The shiny, blood-red color came from, well, let's not go there, shall we? The devil would check in occasionally, and his admiration for the bike would grow. He wanted to see each new change and comment on the progress. "What's with the wings, Scrapboil? I already said it would not fly."
"Of course not, your unholiness, but wings really kick ass."
The devil gave a suppressed smile and said, "That they do, Scrapboil, that they do." Unfortunately, there were other matters that demanded the devil's attention, so he returned to his throne. A little later, Scrapboil came running in.
"There's a call on the hotline from Kringle, your baseness."
The devil picked up the phone. "Well, if it isn't old Saint Nick. Look, Krampus is out right now, and I don't know when he will get back." Santa laughed. "Ho, ho, ho! I don't want Krampus. I wanted to talk to you. You see, I was going over my nice list, and I noticed I did not get a letter from Billy. He's a good boy, but terrible at spelling. I thought it might have gone to you." "A Billy, you say? I see. Well, if I come across it, I'll let you know." The devil hung up the phone and seethed. It appears Billy's request was a letter for Santa, not Satan. Northpool, North Pole.
"I was hoping it was Mothpool, and we could go for a visit,"
Scrapboil grumbled. "Same here." Scrapboil looked dejected as he asked,
"Shall we stop work on the bike?"
The devil looked at the shiny red bike with the skull and the handlebars and the ass-kicking wings. "You know, it's a really nice bike," the devil stated.
"It's a hell of a bike,"
Scrapboil chimed. "Damn straight. It would be a shame not to give it to Billy."
"But there's no contract. We can't take his soul."
"True, but 'tis the season, and maybe we can get his soul when he's older. So many teen boys offer theirs when they start noticing girls. Usually I don't take them up on it, but he'll probably think, 'That devil is so cool,' and give a call to his best bud."
"How do you wish to give it to him?"
"Let's do this right. Hitch a bunch of the damned to my throne so they can pull me through the air. Place the bike on the back. I'll get my best red suit."
"Can I come too, your falseness?"
"Of course. Who do you think will whip the team pulling my throne?"
"Oh, thank you, great one."
And so it was done. The bike was tied to the back of the throne as 8 souls in torment, with long antlers jammed into their ears, were chained to the front. Just for fun, Scrap Oil added a 9th soul with a glowing hot coal nailed onto its nose. The devil sat down with Scrap Oil in his lap. "Onward, you dears!" yelled Scrap Oil as he whipped the screaming shades gleefully. Like a bat out of hell they flew. The chains jingled in the darkness. The unholy cries woke the world beneath. Scrap Oil whipped up a frenzy. The devil sat back and enjoyed the night air. "I don't think I've ever seen you so happy," Satan remarked. "I love my job!" Scrap Oil exclaimed. They landed on Billy's family's lawn. The devil got up as Scrap Oil untied the bike. "Billy," the devil called in a sinisterly loud whisper. After a moment, the front door opened, and out poked the head of a boy. The boy saw the bike, and next to it was a thing like a sleigh, pulled by creatures that maybe were reindeer, with a possible fuzzy, evil-looking elf, and a man in a red suit. "Santa?" Billy asked. "Oh, no, no, no. I'm the other old Nick, Billy." "Old 'tain't Nick," Scrap Oil chuckled. The devil gave Scrap Oil a glance, and then turned back to Billy. "You asked me for a bike, and here 'tis." The devil handed Billy back his letter. Billy looked at it, and then ran to the bike to take it in. He rubbed his hand along it affectionately. "Damn, this bike kicks ass," Billy swore. The devil and Scrap Oil smiled smugly at each other and felt the sin of pride swell up in their black and empty chests. "Now, Billy," the devil stated, "if you ever want something in the future, you give your Uncle Lucifer a call." The devil gave Billy his calling card, which smoked and then burst into flame, leaving a black mark on Billy's palm. Then the devil and Scrap Oil leapt back onto the throne and, with a great many whip cracks, lifted into the air. As they traveled back to hell, they passed Santa in his sleigh. Santa stared at them with a jolly, confused look. The devil flipped Santa off as they continued on their way. After some silent contemplation, the devil said to Scrap Oil, "Once Billy gets too old to ride that bike, I'm taking it back. I don't want him giving it away or selling it." "Maybe we can ride it to Mothpool," Scrap Oil joked. "We can take turns riding it," Satan offered. "That would be heavenly," Scrap Oil said with a grin. They both broke out into malicious laughter, and as the souls of the tormented damned screamed in endless agony, they all faded into the night.